Hey guys, welcome to The Void. This is a Volkath gameplay we're looking at today, as you have seen in the thumbnail. And I recorded a couple of games that I did not want to show you because they were just too bad. So this is like the first approach where I actually think this is something that is kind of visible enough for you guys so that you can actually have a benefit from it. At least it should be quite entertaining. And yeah, Volkath was one of the stronger heroes introduced to the game in the meantime. That doesn't really affect Crixix. He's crazy, but I think Volkath is one of the stronger heroes that have been introduced to the game. So I would say let's check him out. Let's check the build that I have just come up with for you guys, and let's have some fun. And if you like the video, please subscribe to the channel and leave a like. And if you have something to say about the video, just comment in the comment section below. That's great if you would do that. Thank you so much. Hey guys, so here is the build that I came up with. It's a pretty standard warrior build, and we try to maximize the strengths that Volkath has with it, and we try to minimize the weaknesses. Therefore, we're going with the Soul Reaver. If you ever have the feeling that you need a little bit more tankiness, go for the Leviathan. I don't think Scorching Wind is of any need in this build, and Loki's Curse is just a waste of space. You're not magic, and you're not a mage, so therefore this doesn't really work out that well. Then you take the Gilded Greaves. You can do that for the Sonic Boots or the Hermes if you need special super swiftness, but I would also always go with them because of the passive, the resistance improvement that you get by 35%. I then take the Rank Breaker just because of the unique passive, like the both passive it has, the Wind Walk and the Break. Armor Pierce is always quite nice, and to be a little bit faster really tunes up the Volkath, who is a quite mobile hero. Anyways, the latter are changeable, Hercules Madness as well as Omni Arms. You take these when you need to take these. So if you need a bit more tankiness, you take the Hercules Madness, otherwise you go for the Omni Arms. So that means you can swap them, but you should have both in the build. And the last item is the Blade of Eternity, which can be replaced after you used its Nirvana effect with, for example, Fenris Tooth to have even more damage output. Arcana-wise, we are going with a pretty marksman warrior standard Arcana build that I'm using all the time. It contains Onslaught 10 times, it contains Assassinate 10 times, and it contains Skewer 10 times. This is something that I find well-rounded for most of the warriors. And enchantment-wise, we try to, as I said, we try to maximize all the effects. So we're taking a Raging Inferno here to get some extra damage on the enemy heroes. We take the Deadly Claw for more attack damage. We are taking the Curse of the Death to get, like as you can see here, you get a stack that will cause some debuff, and that's gonna mean that you will have more attack damage on the enemy. We're using then this one to get a cooldown reduction on the ultimate, which is crazily good. I'm going to talk about the ultimate in the video that you're going to see next, which is actual gameplay. And the ultimate is pretty exciting. And we're going with the Holy Verdict to get even more armor pierce. So this is like the build that I would advise you to play at first if you want to kind of have a good time with Volkath. But you, of course, are free to use whatever you want. It's just something that I found to work quite well. So without further ado, I would say let's hop just right into the game, guys. Hey guys, here we are right into the game, as I said, and as you can see, this is pretty much standard. This is the stuff where dreams are made of. We are getting the Kukri, and we're just going to the next freaking buff, like the next golem. Nothing special about it. Typical opening at the beginning of each game. We don't invade like at this state of the game in this elo. No. Even if the calling system has been a little bit buffed, and I think the commands are quite clearer right now, we don't want to do this. This is not gonna help us. So with Volkath, I am using his first. That's the first item. That's the first ability that I would advise you to maximize. And I play a little combo here. I always try to inflict the mark with the 2 on the enemy, because if I'm correct about this, as soon as you have done this, you will inflict more damage. which is always nice. More damage is always a good thing. So here we go. And you just see how crazily good that new hero is. So I have to state something before we go on. The first part of the game will be a totally stupid start. I haven't played against Crixix ever, like ever at all. And I don't think that anyone really knows what Crixix is able to do. Like, even I have tried him in the, while I have tried him in the hero trial, it just felt so awkward, like, because it is kind of really strange to get what a support hero is able to do, because he's normally not alone. So you can't really tell how big the potential is. So as you can see, I have built the first item, the first upgrade for the Soul Reaver, and now I'm going for the boots. That's what I always do: upgrade first and then go for boots. And I missed this shot. Like, this is so crazy. As I said, the beginning of the game will be devastating. You will be shattered. You will cry. You will think, what an idiot is this person that I'm watching the videos from, of whatever. I don't have a masterclass on prepositions in English, but the beginning of the game will be terrifying, and not in a good way. And I know that I have to improve my Volkath game, and I have to improve the way I hit the spells. You will see that in the beginning a lot. I'm quite experienced with skill shots, but as a matter of fact, it didn't work quite well in this game. Might be a problem because I have been staying in Berlin. Maybe that was the case. I've recorded this game while I was staying at a friend of mine. Or I was just having a bad day. But you will feel that I'm performing not that well at the beginning of the game. And it will get better and better and better. So stay tuned, watch the whole video, because this just shows the full potential that even beginners, such like me, can unleash with this Count of the Darkness, or however you want to call him. I mean, he's pretty dark. He sounds quite demonish, so I give him that. He is supposed to be something like that. Yeah, that ult was completely stupid. I know it. And we don't get him. And I don't even see a reason why this was the case. He got some stupid shield. I think he has got Sacred Protection. That just shows you how crazily good Sacred Protection is on any of these heroes here. But yeah, I know there is way to improve. There is a lot of improvement that I can do, but I have to admit, and I don't want to apologize for it. I just want to tell you that I played around like 4 to 5 games with Volkath. I haven't looked it up because I think that is just stupid. But this is just not a game where you can actually, like, if you want to see Masters gameplay, there are lots of other players. You are here for the entertaining, ladies and gentlemen, and for stupid deaths in a row. Like, what? Come on, what was that? Sometimes I think I'm retarded, and that is something that I think is bad for people who are that way. It's not a good thing for me to say, though. Like, yeah, I should really check out my language here. So yeah, I mean, the bread and butter about Volkath, just to give you a little bit more of a heads up on how his abilities work, is his ultimate is crazily good. You will have a mount from, I don't know, like, I don't know where he transports it. Like, is it sitting in his pocket? Is it some kind of thing that he's got in his backpack? If you ever played Outcast, you will know what I mean. Like, there's a freaking horse coming out of Volkath's, I would say, pocket. And as soon as you unlaunch it, and you can tap it another time, and this is like what is going on with me? Like, we nearly died here. So yeah, you will mount a horse. I think some demonish horse, maybe one of the 3 horses from the death people. From the 4 horsemen. Yeah, I guess they are called that way. So it's one of these horses. It's crazy. It's quite big, and it looks a little bit like the one that you know from Skyrim, if you have done any of the shadow missions. Yeah, that might be his brother or his sister, if that even is the case, that they are siblings or something like that. So this horse improves everything. It's giving you superpowers. You're faster, you're stronger, better, faster, better. Yeah, whatever. So the horse is making you crazy. Like, you are good in his normal human state without mounting anything. But then, as soon as you are in the horse state, and you're gonna have a look at this right now, you are demounted, and you will be immune to fucking damage. Damage is just gone. Like, there's no damage at all. Like, I knew that he would drag me into the ult. I was stupid enough to walk through that stupid circle. So I was trying to get back, fire my spell on him, and kind of teleport to him immediately so that he would not be able to hit me with his second ability. But I wasn't quick enough. But I had a plan. Like, guys, I always have a plan in mind. Oh yeah, my battery is slowly decreasing, but we are going to make it. Like, you just bear with me, people. Everything will be all right. So yeah, this was the case, and I would say 1-3-0 after 7 minutes. That is not something that you should be proud of. Things like that do happen, and in the end, it's just a game. And these things on here in my screen, left-hand upper side of the window, are just numbers. You can win a game with 0, 12, 0 if the gods and the destinies are upon your side. So it doesn't really matter. You don't have to be that good. The basic thing is, maybe even if you have many deaths, maybe you're just sacrificing yourself for the team all the time to prevent their damage dealers to get to your damage dealers, and you have done a pretty decent job. Could be the case. Maybe we have shut down enemies in a superior way, and therefore a 5-8 is really good at these days. Next skill shot that I'm gonna miss? Wow, cool. And yeah, here we go. And then, did you see that 16007? You will get health back as soon as your ultimate has come to the cooldown. As soon as it kind of, that cycle of mounting, demounting is over, you will not only have a shield, but you will get some health. So I would say, Tencent, don't nerf him as long as I win with him. If I ever lose with him, again, I lost a couple of games with him, therefore I could not really show you any of that footage, but never mind. Here is Volkath for the first time, and I think he's quite fun to play. Like, you can like throw your hand somewhere, you can, as I said, I'm gonna take the Omni Arms before the Hercules Madness. That's what I said in the intro video. Maybe I have skipped it back again. I did not see it because it was just too quick for my eyes, and I'm kind of really focused on getting the right words to you guys. So, enemy has been defeated. Yeah, that was not your best idea, my friend. And there we go. And as you can see, I'm super fast, and there is a dead Darcy. Sorry, bro. And right now I take the opportunity immediately after that sweet double kill to go for their jungle camps and to get into the tower range. I think it was quite decent. Like, after some minor problems that I had at the start, or you can say bigger problems, I don't really bother, because I know I have some limitations in my playstyle. I'm 33 years old, kids, so if you ever make it to that age, you will understand how I feel. And yeah, we are going to shred some people here. And I want that stupid... and there comes the life back. I dodged her shots, as you could have seen, because I went up into the brush. And yeah, nothing to do for me here. I do get the assist because my hand was reaching out to her. And I see some Darcy, and I see some Violet, and I see a Volkath just immediately repelling from that positioning. That was sweet, wasn't it? Like, that was really good. Like, I was thinking, who is that person playing that game after I rewatched it, because I switched it to Hercules, so we are fine. I'm gonna for the Omni Arms later on. So here we go, Omni Arms. And just checked that Brunhilde has made eye with the tower. And I give her a helping hand, and I even managed to get the health pack. Darcy can't really do anything against us. Like we're pushing here. Everything is going to the middle lane. We're taking that buff with us because, as you know, guys, we are the jungler and we need to get some last hits on the minions because that's just gonna be beneficial to us. So now, I don't know how it worked, but it worked. Another double kill. And as I said, like that's the craziness of Volkath's ult. You will be invincible and immune to control effects as soon as you leave that state. So the doorbell rang and here we are again. Sorry for the short delay. I'm gonna put myself here. So yeah, the ult is just basically crazy. Hope that the volume is adjusted to that. I'm sorry for the short interruption, my guys, but we're right back into the game. Sometimes it's just better to go back and get some health. 8-3-1 right now. As I said, the beginning of the game was a little bit difficult, but right now we are doing a really great job on getting everything. Errol manages here to get away. He's just too fast for us, but it doesn't really matter. 24 stacks right now, and here comes the action again. We have this stupid support legendary, and here comes the health back. As I said, that's really crazy. The combination of being invincible as well as getting some health back is just going to win you fights when the enemy thinks that you are low enough so that he can kill you. That is the perfect time to shine. Hercules Madness is doing us a favor, and right now, yeah, he is getting us into the ult, but there he's dead, and we need to get out of the tower, otherwise that would be a total Void of Dusk situation. You have seen these issues before. I like to camp under tower when I get tower shots right into my face. And, well, I wouldn't ride easy. That's just so immature. Hopping out here. Getting everything back into position. 11-3 right now. It's just so crazy. He's just such a good hero. And, yeah. Sacrifice here. Blade of Eternity comes in. And as you can see, we have managed to demolish 3 inner towers, so the core is at our hands. It's just a matter of time until we are about to finish the game. It's gonna be a little bit longer than you would usually expect because we kind of unfocused here, try to get as many kills as possible, which is always a really, really bad thing. Like, this could be even... Like, yeah, okay, they don't have that many towers. They've got 1 tower on the bottom, 1 tower on the mid, and they did not even strike down the tower on the top lane. But yeah, that's something that could just be a drawback where you will actually lose the fight. I mean, there's a couple of games that I have been uploading here where the game basically looked like we would fail and just one combined approach of the whole team led to the total annihilation of the enemy team. So that can always happen as soon as you unfocus, and especially in games around 15 minutes, you need to you need to focus yourself, because otherwise you will lose the game. It's just a matter of time. Like it's basically comes down to the fact when the whole team is at their stake of concentration, and sometimes it's just not enough. Like, look at that. Like, I was unconcentrated. I did not pull off the second push of the ult, and this is like the perfect opportunity for the enemy game. That's why I've put them down in the title. They had one chance. Like, they kind of, I don't know how it happened, but they completely aced our team in just a blink of the eye. And that could be it. Like, that could be the win for the enemy team. Errol is in here being right at the core, and I don't know how it happened, but finally Hilda, Brunhilde, however you want to call her, manages to finally kill one enemy, and now she's at the heels of that Violet. And I just see the opportunity to push down middle lane here, because that's just the thing where we could be the fastest with. And as you can see, Brunhilde was really lucky to get the Violet as well, because that's like the main damage dealer right now. And therefore we are getting the Darkslayer here, and as soon as I mowed him down, we are straightly facing into the middle lane. And as you can see, we've got super minions all over the place. Like, this is just a matter of time until we will win this game. I have the Blade of the Eternity. Of course, that super devil is dashing out again. Not stupid in terms of gameplay. That was the right thing that he needed to do. I've got my ult ready. I've got everything else ready. I've got 27 stacks on everything, and right now I'm going in. Like, I need to tank this because our tank is a little bit further behind. And as you can see, I used my Blade of the Eternity to just kind of get them into position to kind of get the enemy team into the scene where they have to deal with me. And it worked quite well, because right now we have aced the whole team, and this is a good game. Crazy game, to be honest. Like, it looked just like something that wasn't going that well, but as I can tell, like, as soon as you get a Volkath on some kills and some items, he is just going places. And there we go. I even received the MVP status on this game. Don't know how this happened, but actually it seemed that I was playing quite well. No one gets a thumbs up, because I just thought this was kind of not that good. Here comes the details, and so this is it. Thanks guys for watching. I'm Volkath Gaming, and see you next time. Bye bye.